What's up everyone? So as you may know, the new DLC fighter for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, Steve from Minecart, just got released. So we've put together a tutorial to show you his moveset, some techniques, and how to play him. Later on, we'll also show you a few combos, but we'll do a second video specifically about Steve's combos and how to do them. So make sure to hit that subscribe button and look out for that. Now, without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so the first move I'm going to show you is Steve's neutral B, which is used for mining, crafting, and building, and is probably the most important to know. So when you're standing on something solid, like a block, the ground, or a platform, you can hold down B to mine for materials. Materials are used to craft weapons and build blocks, rails, anvils, and TNT. You need materials to do all sorts of things, so you want to make sure you have a good amount of those. To craft, just stand in front of a crafting table and use neutral B. You'll automatically craft the best set of tools you can from the materials you have. To summon a crafting table, just press shield and B. Otherwise, it'll automatically spawn. To build, you have to be in the air. Use neutral B while in the air to place a block. You can jump and place blocks to build vertically, and hold B and walk to build horizontally. There's also a limit of how high or far you can build. Building uses up your materials from the least rare, like dirt, to the rarest, which is iron. Building is useful for recovery or for edge guarding. You can even build a wall of blocks to prevent your opponent from getting to the edge. Here's a basic example of that in action. Next, I'm going to show you his attacks, starting with the ground tilt attacks. Pressing A once does a single sword swipe, or a punch if you have no sword. Holding down A lets you keep doing sword swipes one after the other, and is a really powerful attack. It only stops when your sword breaks. You can walk and hold down A to keep attacking your opponent. Steve's up tilt is a great attack that is perfect for juggling your opponent. It's a lot like his forward tilt because you can hold down A to attack repeatedly. You can use it to keep your opponent in the air and quickly give them lots of damage. It doubles as Steve's up air attack as well. Next is the down tilt attack, which is a crazy attack with Steve's flint and steel. You can use it to light a fire in front of you. This is great for edge guarding because you can use it at the edge to keep knocking opponents back when they get close. Steve's forward smash attack is a powerful sword swing that is great when charged and with the diamond sword. His up smash is a powerful magma block that launches the opponent straight up. His down smash is a lava bucket, and it pours lava both in front of him and behind him. This attack does a ton of damage and is super useful for edge guarding. Next are Steve's air attacks. Here's an example of them being used. His neutral air is the same sword swing as his neutral ground attack. His forward air is a strong pickaxe swing that can meteor smash or spike the opponent. His down air is an anvil and is super powerful. You can use this attack over the edge safely. Just make sure to hit jump after using it so you won't start falling with the anvil. And finally, Steve's up air, which is the same as his up tilt. It's great for keeping opponents off the ground. Okay, so next we're going to look at Steve's up special or up B, which is another very important move. It can be a bit tricky, so if you're having trouble with it because whenever you try to use it, this happens, then I have a trick for you that will keep that from happening. So what you're going to do is, instead of trying to immediately fly straight up, you're going to actually fly horizontally first, then swoop back up at the last second. This will prevent you from just going up, then back down. Here's a clip showing how far you can actually swoop while still being able to recover. Now, you might also be having trouble with self-destructing while flying. You might take off from one edge and fall off the other. Well, there's a simple way to stop flying midair, and that is to press the shield button. You can then control your descent. Next is TNT, which is the down special or down B. This stuff is devastating to anyone caught in the blast, including Steve. After you place it, Hold down B while walking to create a redstone wire. When you let go, a pressure plate will appear. When stepped on, it will detonate the TNT. TNT is super useful on the edge, and you can use the pressure plate to blow up your opponent right before they get to the ledge. And, mostly just for fun, you could try to hide the TNT by placing a block where it's at. Next is the Minecart, which is one of my favorite moves, and is Steve's side special or side B. You can use it to recover and get back on the stage, hit your opponents while riding in it, and even trap them in it. The more damage they have, the longer they'll stay in the minecart, so if they're like at 80% damage and near the edge, most likely you'll KO them. To trap someone in the minecart, just press X to jump out before it hits your opponent. It's like a grab, so your opponents can't use shield against it, but they have to be standing on the ground to get picked up. However, using the minecart takes materials to build the rails. If you have the right materials, like gold and redstone, you can craft powered rails that make the minecart go faster and launch the opponent a lot farther. Next are Steve's grabs, which you can use by hitting either the L or R button at the top of the controller. First is the neutral grab, which throws a fishing rod and traps the opponent in a fence. You can then spam the grab or A button to continuously punch the opponent, but I don't recommend doing that for too long because they'll eventually break free and you won't launch them or anything. Next is the down throw, which is the best grab for combos. You use it by hitting grab and then pushing the control stick downwards. The next two are somewhat useful, and they are the up throw and back throw. You can use them by grabbing, then, you guessed it, pointing the control stick upwards or backwards from the direction Steve is facing. Steve's forward throw I actually really like because it pushes opponents pretty far outwards, which is great on the edge, especially if you use it on someone with terrible recovery like Dr. Mario, Chrom, or Little Mac. You could even build a wall of blocks, drop an anvil on them, or spike them with the pickaxe. Now, I'm going to show you a few basic combos and techniques that you can use with Steve. I'm going to make a second tutorial specifically about Steve's combos, so make sure that you subscribe and hit that bell icon to be notified when that comes out. Also, if there's anything you want me to make a video about in the future, go ahead and post those in the comments below. If you want, I can even do some tutorials on other Smash Bros. Characters, so send in those comments and I'll respond to you quickly. Finally, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and see you next time.
My name is Sidon, and I'd like to welcome you to the channel. If you enjoyed the video, please like and hit the subscribe button below for more content like this coming very soon. Thanks for watching. Bye!